Hello, everybody. This is me a few minutes ago doing my nighttime routine. This is how I unwind. And I begin with my skincare routine, which I take very seriously. So that's my face wash, and I dry. It's just like a nice fermented rice wash. And then this, I go into like a nice little face misting spray. Don't ask me the brand because I can't pronounce her name. And then I do a couple spritz of that, 3 to 4 spritzes. It's only about $15 to get the big bottle. It's really nice. I recommend it. You can also use it as a nice pick-me-up in the middle of the day. You can get the travel size. And there's Ambi Cream, the love of my life, because I have hyperpigmentation, and if you have hyperpigmentation, you understand the struggle. So I just apply it to the places where I have the most trouble with hyperpigmentation. And of all these things that I do for my nighttime routine, I like to do them with a lot of intention, and that's why I feel like it's such a rejuvenating and relaxing nighttime process for me. Everything is done with intention. I don't do anything without thinking about it. And that's me getting excited about Fenty Skin. I love the Fat Water Toner. I use it morning and night. It is the most unique toner I have ever used. And it really is my secret weapon for my skincare. I get a lot of compliments on my skin. I feel like this is the secret weapon. That and the rice wash. And then you dry it off because it's just a good skincare routine. And then this moisturizer, it's okay. It gets the job done. It moisturizes for the most part. I just like it because it was pink, but yeah, it works. And it smells like strawberries, which is my favorite fruit, so it's a win. Kind of expensive. Oh, and this is my intensive nighttime moisturizer, and it's like a mask, and you put it on. It's very jelly in consistency. You put it on, you rub it in, obviously, and it really brightens up your skin. This is another secret weapon for me. I love it, and it was only like $15 at Ulta. And around here, I would do a face mask or something, but not this night. Just wasn't feeling it. But I did forget my Aquaphor and have to go get it. It's my secret weapon for my lips because I used to have really dry lips, but not since I started using Aquaphor. Aquaphor is amazing. If you have not tried, please convert. And here's me taking down the mane. The mane. It's just one of my favorite parts of the day if I've had my hair up, just because tension, and it just... yeah, that's the mane. It has a mind of its own. 5.5 years strong. Okay, moving on. And this is another thing that I love. It was a gift from my mom. It's a Sculpt Lift Bar. It's 24 karat gold. And you just turn it on and it vibrates, and it just feels amazing. Honestly, even if it did not work, yeah, you see me hitting a sweet spot. Even if it did not work, I would still use it. Like, even if it didn't provide any actual benefits, it just feels good. I totally recommend it. That feels so good. Exactly. Okay, and that'll be my skincare routine. So after that, I move on to tending to any of my plants that need a little TLC. And this night, it happened to be my spider plant that needed a little love. So I'm just moving my peace lily around, or one of my peace lilies, and just going to give my spider plant baby some attention. I love all my plants, and I take good care of them, I think. And it's a part of my rejuvenation process to take care of another living thing, and it just brings me joy. After that, I light me some incense. On this particular night, I chose Nag Champa, which is my favorite. Go with a classic. And this is when I begin my sound bath. And I do my pranayama, or my breathing practice. And on this particular night, I did something called Surya Baden, which is an alternate nostril breathing technique that I learned in my yoga teacher training. And then after that, I meditate. It's like a straight meditation. I take a mudra on my knees sometimes. I'll also pray during this time. This is when I talk to God. This is when God talks to me. This is one of the most important parts of my day. And as a spiritual person, it's really how I tap into a relationship with God right here. After that, I pull affirmation cards. I've already pulled them today, and this is my favorite one that I chose to display. I pulled 3, and this was just my all-time favorite. It says, I am a good leader because I know how to follow. Pretty sweet affirmation from my divine affirmation card deck. Love it. Oh, and then after that, I spray my sheets with Dr. Teal's sleep spray. It smells amazing. And yeah. And then after that, I go into a book. And right now, I happen to be reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I totally recommend it. It's all about not working towards something all the time and just appreciating the now and appreciating and understanding that now is the only time that there is. And so there's no point in constantly striving for the future and constantly living in the past, because now is truly the only time we have. And I'm very early on in the book, but I love so many of his spiritual teachings, and anything that has to do with spiritual teachings, I'm all about. I have also read The Essential Rumi and a couple of other books about yogic philosophy, and I like how so many of the spiritual teachings just overlap and they align with where I am in life right now. So if you're into that kind of thing, I totally recommend Eckhart Tolle. He's written a few books, and I can only recommend this one because that's the one that I've read, but he's a very enlightened individual, and I just feel like you can't go wrong reading one of his books. So I just spend a good chunk of my night reading. And that'll do it. That is how I unwind like an absolute goddess and feel rejuvenated and rested for my day. Peace and love.